Eric, another week.
We're back at it.
So, really quick though, forgive us. I know we went 1 week. For the tens and tens of people that watch us, it was our first time, and Jessica reminded us in 8 months that we didn't put a show out for 1 week. Sorry about that. Timing was horrible. And now that we have Jesse on, we need just a little bit more time to do a little bit of editing. So, welcoming Jesse to the team, who's going to throw some edits in there, make our videos even more attractive to the eye. Right?
Yes. A little more palatable.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
You feeling all right?
You know what? This week, today, I was doing some work. A little stressed. I could ease my mind a little bit.
I got you, bro. Hang on. Give me a second. You ready for it?
See what you got. Oh, man.
There it is.
There
it is.
Good.
And you know what's funny about that? And I said right before we hit record, I said I wasn't going to take too long to intro it.
Yeah.
But what's funny about that, when we first started doing this, you talked about ASMR, and I was completely against it. Now every week it starts with ASMR.
But we still got a whole show coming of ASMR.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we've got it coming.
All right, so really quick, we'll jump into it. I guess we have to say it every time since we've been canceled on the first show we ever shot. We are in my garage, so whatever logos you see, whatever it is, we're not sponsored by anybody, but I say it week after week. Andrews, come on, man. I should be a stockholder. Like, I spend so much money on this. I just want to pull up one day, see that pallet of beer sitting in the driveway in front of the garage, so Eric and I can enjoy it. I don't even remember the last time he drank a Modelo. Like, he's been drinking Miller.
You know, it's a little lighter.
Bro, it's good beer, man.
You know?
Yeah, that's
You drink it at the Cowboys game, so
yeah.
You know.
So send us some beer. So let's jump into it. Got a new guest this week. Excited to have a conversation with this dude. Gino, thank you so much for coming out.
Brothers, thanks for having me out, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
Welcome.
I appreciate it, man. I've been looking forward to this.
Eric was saying, like, what took us so long to get here?
Right.
No, I've been looking forward to this, man. I've seen some of your shows, and I was hoping we connected somehow or another, and now I'm here.
Did you hear what he said? He saw some of our shows, not all of our shows.
Not all of
No, bro,
We're trying to figure it out how we can get everybody to watch all
of them.
It's a science, I hear, but
yeah,
it's awesome that he was watching, hoping to get on. You know, let us know what he does.
Irene did her thing.
Yeah.
Irene, yes.
I appreciate you reaching out to me.
Well, tell us about you, man.
Well, you know, from Diamond Hill, brother from Diamond Hill. See, it's what it is, man. So we feel good already. You know, I rolled up on this side of town, man. I thought the brother won the neighborhood. I thought he won the lottery.
Stop, bro.
So, you know.
Stop. We're just chilling. We're good.
It is what it is, man. But, you know, I just want to thank them for letting me come out and speak on some of the deals that we do in our community to help and give back.
Heck yeah.
With people in need and then, you know, just different organizations in the community.
Yeah. Community, what are you involved in? What do you do?
You know, we do a lot of stuff with a lot of people that need help financially, people that...
Oh, for real? How do I get in on this?
Our main deal really is where we have a great relationship with Cook's Children, that we do an event with them every year, a big lowrider show. In the last 11 years, we've donated a total of $119,000.
That's what's
to
up,
Cook's
man.
Children,
awesome.
And that's the lowrider community.
That's
community.
Awesome.
That's community.
Yes.
That's without corporate sponsorship, because when we knock on corporate sponsorship for help, they don't answer the door.
It's a little harder.
It is, bro.
They're not. They're like, no, we got our own thing.
It is, man. It is, man. You know, we've been to places. I don't know if I can say the name, but it's in the Stockyard area that I approached them for a show there. They said, no, this isn't what we do. They reached out to me about 2 years ago, seeing how we've done a lot of good stuff in the neighborhood. They approached us and wanted us to come and do something there. So we kind of gave them the same deal that they gave us.
Yeah.
You know?
So, but and I get that, and that's unfortunate, but let's go back to the Cook Children's thing. So where do you throw the car show at?
You know, here recently we've been doing a lot of our shows at the TMP station in downtown. That's where we've done a lot of our shows. We've done our first show we done off of Blue Mount Road. It used to be Shoppers.
Yeah.
They opened their arms to us. We did our show there. Our first show we had maybe 30 cars. Yeah. A lot of brothers. Now we're up to 350 cars.
That's
so
awesome.
What?
we have to expand, man.
Yeah.
So now that we've collaborated with some of the schools, Diamond Hills, where we did our last show this last September. It was a big show, man.
So is it usually in September whenever you do it?
We try to do it usually we were doing our show in April, the 1st of April, because we were
Kicking off the season.
Yeah, we were kicking off the lowrider season. We were at the TMP in downtown. It was covered by the bridge.
Yeah.
So we weren't worried about the weather.
Yeah.
If it rained, we were covered under the bridge.
I see, because these cars, know.
Yeah, that hell comes through like Mayfest years ago.
Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
bro.
So, man, I mean, brothers I know, man, got a lot of money in their rides.
Yeah,
man,
for sure.
You gotta have the covering.
Yeah, and it's just one of those deals that we kind of said, okay, let's kind of do it later on in the year. So this past year we did it in August. It was still hot.
It's
man.
hot, yeah.
It was still hot as hell. So we're planning on something maybe September, October for this upcoming show.
Yeah, be careful. You can't do it in December. We had tornado warnings and all kinds of stuff.
You don't mess with Mother Nature,
Right.
especially with these rides.
In Texas. Yeah, because that.
So
that weather can
like I
change.
said, man, it's a great event, man. My daughter has a brain tumor. They diagnosed her with a brain tumor at 12 months old.
Oh no.
They gave her 6 months to a year to live. We've been blessed. She just turned 17.
Congratulations.
She just turned 17
That's
in
awesome.
November. So, while us being at Cook's Children's, we seen families that come and, it's a beatdown, bro.
Oh, I bet.
It's a beatdown,
I don't envy that by any means. I love that you are getting through it. I couldn't even imagine having to be there and deal with that, the not knowing piece.
Yeah. Or like not wanting to do it or whatever if finances come in, but y'all are there to be like, hey, guardian angels or something.
It's
like,
a beatdown, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've seen a lot of families that would break up because a lot of parents just have a hard time accepting what they have in front of them, and it breaks up a lot of families.
And the work that comes with it.
It does, man. It does, man. I left a good job, man, just to come back and be here with my family, and I'm, those are the sacrifices that you have to make as a parent, man. We seen the struggle of a lot of families at Cook's Children's, and I felt as though with the blessing that I received from our daughter's health, that it was my calling to help and give back.
You're giving back
as much as
that's
possible.
Awesome.
And that's kind of like you were saying we. So by we, who's helping us? Is this like your car group, right? Like
the community.
It's the community, man. It's the community. But a lot of it is a lot of car clubs, man, and an organization that have. Matter of fact, man, there's two great organizations. One is the ULC, which is the United Lowrider Council in Fort Worth. I was a member with them for 10, 15 years. I stepped back a little bit here recently just to spend more time with the family. There's another great organization in Dallas called the ULA, big organization, man. And we've come to a point to where to have that amount of money that we've given back just for that specific cause, that's greatness. Because we're at it every weekend, man. Every weekend.
And it's selfless. That's what's awesome. It's not you getting anything out of it. It's you giving back to them.
Man. Everything that's made is given back, man. We don't keep no money. As a matter of fact, man, when it's time for the show, we're begging, borrowing, everything else. Me and my wife, we've used so much of our money.
Yeah.
At the first, when we first started the show, we didn't have money for trophies.
Okay.
Excuse me. So what we did was, we had the kids that are going through this brain tumors draw pictures. And the beautiful thing about it is, you got 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds drawing pictures of stick man, or just something what they really like, and we were giving those as awards.
Wow!
And man, the car clubs just love that.
That's
man.
cool.
That's
They love that. A lot of our kids now are at the age
that gives
of.
me chills.
A lot of our kids are at the age of 17, 18 years old, 16, and they're not, they're not doing the pictures no more because, it's hard for them to do what they were doing while they were younger.
Yeah.
And what's crazy about this, like y'all know, for the tens and tens of people that watch us, we're always like throwing jokes and stuff like this. And today Gino comes on and starts pulling at the heartstrings. Jessica's actually back there wiping tears, like literally.
Dude,
that's awesome though.
And who would think, like, you see lowriders out there, right? I remember seeing them. Man, that's awesome. But like, you're using your passion, your networking to come together and actually like, hey, we're gonna do something good with this network you built up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. We've knocked down a lot of doors, and built a lot of great relationships in our city with, the Fort Worth Police Department. We've built.
Well, hang on. I'm kidding.
We've built relationships with people in the city council. We've built, we just got a great relationship in our community now, where we don't look for the notoriety. I can't say that, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you.
But if they call on us, we're there to help.
Well, I'll tell you like this, and I know that I can speak for Eric in this because I know where Eric's heart is whenever y'all do these events, if there's anything that we can do to be a part of it, we'd love to just showcase. And it's not for the clout of it, but just so that people know that y'all are out there doing the right thing for the community, helping these kids, and putting them in the right spot.
Every event we do is family orientated, man. So we make sure that there are the right amount of restrooms, there's security, the police. We have it all to where you can come, bring your family, and you will feel comfortable.
Restrooms are
at these events, So, a lot of these events, we always ask people, hey, if you're bringing your drink, put in a red cup. So if you go to one of our shows,
don't just be out.
And you see a lot of people with red cups,
it's apple juice.
It's dad's juice.
But we built a lot of great relationships with our schools, man, that are allowing us to use their parking lots. We're working with the schools in order to. We do scholarship funds for the schools.
There's more?
Yeah, we do scholarships for Northside, scholarships for Diamond Hill, scholarships for Carter Riverside. A lot of other schools that we reached out to, of course, they don't want the element, so they prefer not to have us there. And, we're all right with it, man. We're all right with it.
It is what it is.
The schools that accept us, they welcome us, and
awesome.
we're there to help.
Well, and it's part of the stigma, right? Whenever you think about it in the 80s and 90s, the lowrider scene was different, right?
Right.
And now you've got a bunch of these people that are coming back that have been doing this thing that may or may not have been caught up in some of that stuff, but it's like, no, let's come back and let's do the right thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And
you're not causing mayhem.
Yeah.
You're making a difference.
Man, I tell you what, in the 80s, I was causing mayhem, man.
But look at you now.
I'm just saying, man, I was causing some mayhem. I joined the service. I got right, man. They led me in the right direction, man. And, that's why I'm at, man.
And thank you for your service. For sure.
That's where I'm at, bro.
That's for sure.
For your service.
bro.
That's for sure.
Man.
Thank you. All about country.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that. So speaking of that, and y'all know we are very limited on the discussion we have up front. But he did fill us in on something else. You also give back to veterans every year.
Oh, yeah. We do a veteran supply drive every year for the last 4 years. One of my cousins runs an organization called the Home Organization. It's helping our military everywhere. She sends care packages.
So what kind of things do y'all collect?
Man, hygiene stuff, man.
Okay.
Hygiene stuff, candies, anything. We send a lot of care packages to the hospitals, the VA hospitals.
Okay.
So it's a great organization.
When
man.
do y'all do that?
Every November. It's usually November the 11th.
So when do you have to collect though?
We do it that day, man.
So the day of.
Yeah, we do it that
So
day.
everybody can collect now, but on that day, where do they take this stuff?
We usually do a big function at Marine Park in Northside.
So that's what we need to know.
Yeah.
So Marine Park in Northside.
Yeah.
All in one day, you take it there.
We feed the veterans. We feed all the veterans that come. We feed them. The community, man, is loved.
And here's what's awesome. So we joke about the tens and tens of people that watch us. It's a couple more than that. Like, if we can jump in on this, like, y'all think about it this Veterans Day, Marine Park, Northside, like, go and just, whatever it is.
You
like,
just bring what you want to donate on that day.
It's not even what you want, it's what you can. Like,
yeah.
I mean, a stick of deodorant is going to help a person.
Oh, yeah.
So we can help somebody. Like, just get those, whatever you can. I know that Eric and I would love to be a part of that as well if you don't mind, if you'll have us.
Sure,
just go help. Like, we don't have to shoot. Like,
for sure.
We can be hands and a body to move stuff.
I think if you guys come out to one of our deals, man, you're gonna like the vibe, man, and you're gonna see that it's community love. There's community love coming from North Side, Diamond Hill, South Side, East Side. It's all community love, man.
Everybody come together.
Yeah, everybody comes together, man. You know, it's
eventually
one of these days. Eventually, one of these days, man. Our goal is to take the lowrider community into downtown, man. That's our deal.
Sundance.
They do a big deal for the prostate deal, man, and it's a big show.
Yeah.
But it's time to show us some love.
Yeah, man. I'd love to see you over there where they got the water shooting at the ground on Sunday.
It's time to show us some love out there.
Well, I've got a buddy that's part of a club, and he does the tree lighting every year, the parade.
Okay.
So he takes his club out there every year.
Yeah. He was there this week. He was there. We rode again this past November.
He was supposed to be here. So if you watch his show, you said you were going to hit me up and let me know if you were coming. I haven't heard from you.
Where are you?
The good brothers, man. Anthony, don't let him.
Bro, like, I had to call him this week. I was like, hey, I just want to remind you we've been friends for like 20 years, and I haven't heard from you. I almost forgot what you look like, so I had to pull up your Facebook just to see what you look like again.
Dang.
He's always in Vegas, bro.
For real.
He's always in Vegas. They're always in Vegas, right? Man.
For real.
No, he's a good brother, man. Sweet dreams, good brothers.
That's awesome.
Good brothers, man. But, like I said, man, that's just one of the deals that we do in the community, man. I just had to start keeping account of the money that there's sometimes, at one time in 5 years, the lowrider community donated, and I was keeping count of financially, it was over $250,000 in 5 years.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And that's something that people don't see. We don't do it to be seen.
You don't go out and brag about it.
But there's functions that I started trying to keep and count on the money that we were raising and giving back, and I know in 5 years we gave over $250,000.
That's awesome. It really is.
Funerals, house burnings, this, this.
And it's just the people that you're touching within the community that you serve, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And like I'm telling you, like, if Eric and I can just go out and lend a hand without the camera, like, we want to be there just to help, because
just let us know.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Tell us the dates.
Yeah.
Now I do have a question. Lowrider, how did you get into this?
That was a way of life,
bro. I was riding. My
was
first.
It like you were born into it?
No, man. Not necessarily, man. My first car was in probably 78, 79 with a 48 Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile?
Yeah. So I used to ride to school. I used to ride to school in a 48 Oldsmobile.
Dang.
And man, it just kicked off from there, man.
And could you say like most lowrider owners, they're a gearhead.
Yes.
You know what you're doing. You're a mechanic, but now you're specializing in like turning your car into this masterpiece.
Dude, what's funny about that too? I didn't mean to cut off that question, but I need you to answer that. But what's funny about that is I know a lot of people that have lowriders, right? And they put these really big engines in there that would usually go fast, but it's still slow and low.
Yeah, but they know because
it sounds
amazing. Gearhead in them.
It sounds good. Like, yes.
The lowrider community, man. I mean, it's if you're in a lowrider, you're gonna break down. You're gonna fix it. That's just part of what it is.
You're not gonna go take it to pimp my ride.
No, you do it yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna do it. So you're like you probably started off as like a
Holding a flashlight for your dad.
You like working on cars, and then you're like, you know what? I want to make my car into this.
But there's a lot of good businesses, man. Hispanic driven, man. Organizations, businesses, man. That are there for the community, man. I don't know if you guys know Pedro P&G's upholstery.
He did my Monte Carlo.
Man, that brother's.
He did my Monte Carlo.
Man, he did my ride, man. He did my ride, wow. and I tried to tell Pedro. I said, Pedro, this is the way I want it. He said, no, Gino. Let me do it the way I want to do it.
That's the best.
And if you don't like it, don't pay for it. Okay, well, shit, I'm in.
Yeah.
When I got my car, man, I said, oh, shit, brother.
He's like, I couldn't have thought of this.
This is it.
Right there.
He's the professional. He knows.
Right there on Beach.
Yeah, but I think he moved to another location, man, because he's expanding his business, man. But he's doing good.
Yeah,
and
he did my Monte Carlo.
And of course, you got to know Donkey Customs, man. John Willis, man. You know Donkey. He represents Fort Worth, Texas, everywhere he goes. He goes everywhere, man. Represents the Donkey, man, and the 817. So, he's a good brother, man. There's just a lot of good people in the community that go and notice. But, those are some of the people that you should be, probably hooking up with.
Oh, man. We got you for that. You're gonna put us on.
You're gonna help us get them on. Let them talk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they would love to come out, man. I'm sure they'll love to come out and do this, man. I mean, they're good people about helping and giving back in the community. They're always donating back to the community, and it's just the Lowrider community is a great community, man.
Yeah.
I got none but respect for everyone that helps and gives back. Their time that they give back is a lot of time, man.
And that's where, like I said, I know where Eric's heart is as well as mine, and we need to do more of that. So we'd love to be more incorporated into what you guys are doing and be more a part of it.
Especially y'all are centralized right there. Y'all are literally down 35.
Yeah.
Where you're helping.
We're down 35, man, but there's always those little cities that we can't go through because we're not welcome.
Got him out, bro.
I'm just saying, man.
Got him out.
Maybe we'll open them doors where, hey, they're going to let y'all in.
I'm just saying, man. It's kind of tough,
like these
man.
guys,
barriers.
We try to break barriers, man, but some people just rather, it is what it is.
It's a stigma. It's a stereotype.
It is,
years and years ago.
It is,
but
man.
it's a.
Hey, you'll slowly knock that wall down, right?
Oh yeah, and we have. We've knocked down a lot of good doors in the Fort Worth area, man, with the police department, man. Good people, man. Yeah. Good people. We've had some guys come up here, and there was one police officer, and if you don't mind me saying, in the North Side area, when we first started coming in as an organization, we reached out to him and we said, can you come to one of our meetings? Man, our meetings got to the point to where we've had chief of police
that's good.
come to our meetings because that's where we let him know. Look, we're in the neighborhood.
It's an art.
Yeah, we're in the neighborhood, so respect us, respect you, and we're all good.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is. You see some of that. Just the airbrush or the gold leaf, the candy paint. Just the way the car looks.
Yeah.
That's a work of art right there.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's man. I know some guys, man, that got. I can go into a garage and there's probably 500,000. I probably shouldn't say it, but they're probably about $500,000 worth of
just right
cars
there.
Just sitting there.
And it's crazy too. Like when I had my last motorcycle, right? I went to a spoke wheel up front. Dayton was making motorcycle wheels for a minute. So I was looking for a Dayton stamped wheel for my motorcycle.
For your motorcycle.
But they discontinued. They stopped them. And so anybody that had a Dayton stamped motorcycle wheel, they're not going to sell it.
Yeah.
It's like it's
theirs. Yeah. And I would say you look at a lowrider owner, they got to be meticulous.
Oh, God.
Organized. Because you look at the engines. Bro, they're all chromed out, shiny.
Oh yeah, most
of
them
gold.
Are, man. Most of them are, man.
You can't do that and not have certain traits about you.
Yeah.
To be able to handle something.
Even the brackets. It's not even the motor.
Yeah, the
brackets are chrome or gold and.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of brothers, man, that it doesn't matter what they pull out there, man. It's them showing their passion.
Yeah,
of the cars. Some of them don't want the engraved. Some of them don't want this.
Everyone's got their own.
Yeah,
flavor.
Everyone's got their own flavor, man. Like you said, man, and they express their their way through their vehicle.
And not one is the same as the other. That's
Yeah.
the crazy part.
Yeah, so it's low riding is worldwide, man.
Yeah.
It's not just in one neighborhood. It's worldwide, man.
I saw it's big in Japan.
I was
It's big
just
in
about to say
Japan,
that
man.
videos.
It's big.
It's like hitting
man.
over there
Yeah.
barely. Like they're finding out about it or something.
It's
Oh,
big
no, they're pretty
everywhere.
deep
Oh,
already.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're pretty
That's
deep.
crazy,
big,
dude.
man. It's big, man. There's a lot of good shows that come through the Dallas Fort Worth area, man. Taurus Empire, he's a big show,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
One
of my first shows I went to was his.
Yeah, he's a good brother. Sam, Mario, they're good. They're good brothers, man. They're always helping and giving back to the community, man. So those guys are good.
And there's so many clubs out there hopefully doing some of the same things that are just. It's about the sport now. It's not about the notoriety.
Right.
It's about the sport. It's like let's get together, and even cross club. Like, hey, I did this to my car. I can show you how to do this.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no hate, man. There's no hate in the community.
it,
There's no
yeah.
hate in the lowrider game, man. It's all love, man. Someone needs help. Someone offers help.
it's a way of life, I think. Like,
You
it's
know?
just that's how you are. It's a respect thing.
It is, and like I said, man, I enjoy it. I love riding in it, man, and it's just one thing that I can say I'm glad to be part of.
That's
I'm excited to go check out a show.
Well, we're gonna have you brothers there, man, soon, man.
Yeah,
I want to
soon,
go.
man.
You have my
Soon
number
the
now.
family.
Yeah, I got you.
Save
man.
it.
Yeah.
Check it out, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Let them know.
they're doing a lot of stuff, man. I know there's a couple of clubs that are planning some Valentine's dances here soon, man. So
Oh, no, love, we can't
you
do
would
that.
you would probably see them on Facebook,
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
So speaking of lows, really quick, tell us what it is that you have. What do you roll?
I got a 46 Chrysler. 46 Chrysler. My dad, he bought it off a friend of his. He had it for maybe 10, 15 years, and then I got it off of my dad. My wife, she tells me this all the time. My dad tells me, "Son, do you want my car?" I said, "Yeah, Dad." He said, "Okay, I'll sell it to you." So my wife said, "I'll buy it for you." So that's where I'm at on that, man. She'll always throw that in my face.
I bought that car for you.
I bought it for you. I
So
said, "Yeah, well."
you're rolling that Bombita though,
Oh
bro.
yeah, man. It's man. I love that car, man.
So it's 46.
46.
And what'd you drive in high school? 40.
48.
So you like the 40s?
Oh man, I love the bombs, bro.
I had a 52.
It's bombs away, man. All
just
day.
the way they're designed,
It's
big
bombs
bodies.
away, man. Bombs away, brother.
And that's what I miss about it, honestly. So I had a 52 Styline Deluxe, and then I had an 80 Monte Carlo on 10 switches. What I miss is people breaking necks to look at it.
Oh yeah, man. I tell you, I took my grandsons for the first time in my car the other day through stockyards, through downtown, through Cook's Children, and they said, "Grandpa, is this what people do all the time?
Yes, they
Is
break
take
their
pictures,
neck."
take pictures." I said,
Yep.
You're
they
trending
love
on some social media. You don't even know it.
Man, I love it, man. I love taking my car out there, man, because that's
They break their neck just to see it.
I just love taking my ride out there, man.
I remember being on Trinity Park as a little kid. You just see the lowrider roll through.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, we'd be with the car. Hey,
And then when they start hitting those switches.
yeah, and then they
Yeah.
right in front of the river. Carne asadas on this side. It was a vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
It still is, bro. It still
Yeah.
is, man. It's just the people that were running the streets in the 80s are the ones that are running the organizations now.
And doing the right thing.
And they're doing the right thing,
Yep.
man.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's the good thing about it, man. No one's out there doing the knucklehead deal no more.
Yep.
You don't see the knucklehead stuff that was going on during those days, man.
Keeping these kids in check.
Everyone's a father. Everyone's a mentor, and that's how we try to do it, man.
Dang. It's like today is like no funniness. It's like just pulling
It's
it.
like, hey,
Pulling at the strings today.
you gotta have conversations like this,
But I'm glad to be here, brother. Like I
No,
said, man,
man.
I'm glad to be here, man.
Yes.
I know my story's a little different than y'all's,
Hey,
man. But
we're gonna need you more permanent. Like every once in a while, just come through and show some love.
go see what he's up to.
Oh, for sure.
over there,
yeah,
No,
man,
that's for
definitely
sure.
got to have you guys on their side of town, man.
Bring the crew you're with,
Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
get all the members on.
You're right.
Yeah, well, we'll have y'all over there, man, because I don't know if they're going to want to come out this way.
Yeah,
man.
we'll go over there. We'll go to Lowrider Garage.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yo, well, I got a friend that's got a garage, man. He's packed full
Let's
of
do
stuff,
it.
man.
That sounds
Junior,
like music.
Junior, man. Junior's garage.
Tag
man.
him.
Tag him.
Junior's garage.
We're
man.
going to go to his garage.
We've set it up down there, man. We call that Bajito compound
Let's
because
go.
he's one of the members of the Bajitos Car Club.
Man, that'd be awesome. Go to a Lowrider Garage.
We done as a matter of fact, we done a food drive there where we had a semi come and bring us pallets and pallets and pallets of food that we gave food out there to the community, to the Loma community, because a lot of people they do those food pantries, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
In some neighborhoods that really don't.
They don't need the.
They don't need it. But and we kind of said, hey, look, let's bring this to the neighborhood that really needs it, man.
Yeah.
So that was one of our good deals that we were able to help and give back to that community, man.
And we want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Like we said, no cameras, no nothing, just a helping hand.
Yeah.
Like we just want to be out there with y'all doing the right thing.
Bro,
But-
it's fun, man. It's love. Man.
Oh, I bet. No, for sure. So Jessica's texting me like crazy. We're over 30 minutes already.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I'm
sorry about that.
I feel like we could talk for hours.
Oh yeah, we probably could,
and
man.
we probably will after this. We're gonna have a few more of these Miller Lights that Andrew should start sending me. But we got to talk about something different really quick as we start to close. We're in the playoffs.
Right.
Playoff season is here.
Right.
We're happen to be the three of us are Cowboys fans.
Right.
We're 0-7 against Tom Brady. Monday night, what's the prediction?
This is our year, brother. I've been saying it for so many freaking years.
All Cowboys
This is
fans
our
say
year,
it.
man.
All Cowboys say every year's our year.
Until we're out, man, this is our year.
This is the year we get out of the first playoff game in a long time.
I think we're due. I think we're due.
Look, Dak got his interceptions out of the way, and when y'all watch this, the game has already occurred.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I hope I'm right. I feel like I'm going to be right, or we're going to be right. But Dak got all his bad games out of the way, ended the season on a bad note. I think he's going to come through. Run game's going to come through. Defense, y'all been there, so.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, I got 8 bottles of Crown on this game. So you already know.
That's
you
an
already
expensive
know,
bet.
and it's what it is, brother.
Gosh,
It's what
so
it
that's
is.
8 more coming. Dang,
So-
you're going to have 16 bottles of Crown.
Bro, I got way more than that.
Hey, so here's what's crazy. There's some video that I watched the other day, and they talked about patterns. And it
Oh, the
was
2.
1,
Yeah, so
4.
we're due to win 4 in a row.
4 in a row,
which would be the
is
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
There you go.
Hey, let's hope numbers don't lie.
If the pattern stands,
Yeah.
and y'all know, I hate to say it a lot, but I'm a realist when it comes to the Cowboys. But let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Minute.
Let's go.
do it.
Cliff,
Minute.
talk to CD. He's got this game. He's got this series. Like, record-setting receives. Same for Zeke. Get out there and run that ball, man. Like, we know you can. Or not even run that ball. What's crazy, we talked about this
He's
a few
an
weeks
awesome
ago.
blocker. He's
like,
IQ.
just
he does it all. Not just Zeke, CD, everybody.
Yeah. T.Y.?
Line, let's block.
T.Y.'s with us now?
T.Y.'s come through it every
Man.
third down.
Come on,
Throw
man.
it to him on the third down.
Yeah.
We
So
gotta
that's
have
the
this game.
different look.
30-something yards?
We gotta have this game.
Let's go.
This
Let's
game.
go. I'm
Let's
ready.
go, let's go, let's go.
Let's end it on that.
She's rolling her eyes and shaking her head. But what does Chicago have? The first-round draft pick. Because they had
Something.
such a...
But at least I won't say every year. This is our year.
They got it thanks to the
But we're close.
Houston Texans.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
it. They fired the coach, and he wins the game, and you guys get the
At
pick.
least, I know that they suck. I know that they
Well,
suck.
the Cowboys are actually in it almost every year.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have a reason to
This is
believe.
our time to get out of one and done.
Oh,
Let's
man.
go. Let's
We're
try.
winning the first playoff game. After that,
In Tampa Bay.
after that, we'll cross that bridge.
After that, we'll take
The Eagles, right?
49ers. I don't care. As long as we
I
play
think
the 49ers. I don't care. I just
think it
want to
may
play
be
the
the
49ers
I
and
think
beat them.
it'll be the Eagles.
It'll be
yeah.
the Eagles,
Oh,
and that'll be a great game.
We beat them once.
Woo!
Let's
We
go.
beat them once.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
Hey, man. Y'all support the Cowboys. Y'all support my boy Gino over here. Whatever he's posting, we're going to share it on Facebook. Let's keep it going.
Oh, yeah, the name of my organization is Dreaming the Cure. So if you're
glad
if
you
you
brought that up.
if you ever see anything on social media, Dreaming the Cure, that'll be our event.
Yeah, and we'll share it on Facebook,
Yeah, for
Instagram,
sure.
whatever, TikTok. That way we get somehow we got more followers
Yeah.
on Facebook than YouTube. But y'all go watch the videos. If you're on Facebook, go subscribe.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Once again, man, thanks a lot, brothers.
Hey,
man, I
thank you for
appreciate
coming.
it.
No,
man.
thanks for coming
I
out, bro.
appreciate it, man.
You
You
had a
know,
lot
thank
of-
you for reaching out. Thank you for reaching out.
That
like I
wasn't-
said,
that's not-
or whoever
She has nothing.
whoever reached out to me, thank
She,
you for.
she barely shows up.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
she'll
know.
probably be gone. The
We're
next 2
always
weeks.
wondering where she's at. Like she barely. This one barely shows up.
but whoever did,
It was
man, I
Irene.
appreciate it.
She's
man.
in Sacramento, California.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
She used to live out here. She's over there, but she does good work. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in closing, what you got for us?
Man, stay blessed, stay humble, and make sure you give back to your community. It's what it is, man. We got to look out for ourselves. If they're not looking out for you, stay blessed.
Like it.
Yep, love it. For me, first off, huge thank you for showing up. Number one.
Right.
2, your service to our country. And 3, the services you're doing to the communities that you impact. Love
Right.
that. Like I said, we sometimes try to find that funny stuff here, but today Jessica was actually crying, which was weird. But thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it, brothers.
No, man,
I
for
really
sure.
enjoyed it, man.
For sure, yeah. And for anybody the tens and tens of people that watch us, if this video did anything for you, we'd love for you to give it back, share it to somebody, share it to something, whatever. We're still trying to get to 200.
To get Daniel in that truck.
Whatever.
So please, let's do
They
it.
keep changing this bet, whatever.
He's getting in that truck.
Whatever.
If it's
But,
5 years from now.
Couple things that we're coming up with as well. Once we get to 200, Eric and I definitely want to celebrate that as well. Subscribers on YouTube, trying to get there slowly but surely. We're at 160 right now. We're 40 away, and then coming up in 4 months, we have our 1 year. So we definitely want to do something about that too.
Do something.
We'll figure it out. So we need donations.
Sylvia, I made it. I'm sitting here with these cats. Thanks
Yeah.
again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
By
So-
the way, it's weird that I cried only because they've never seen me cry. It's not because
I've seen you cry.
Oh, once, but
Yeah.
doesn't count.
Yeah. Whatever.
I haven't, but
I have.
it's good
I've
to know
seen-
she cries.
I've seen her like straight up ugly cry before, like
Okay.
straight mochos coming out, like
Oh,
Wow.
everything. Yeah,
Okay.
it's bad.
stop.
So until next time,
We're out.
thank y'all.